Hello and welcome to NFT Decree. I'm Barry and today we are playing Splinterlands. Now Splinterlands was one of the first games I got into on the blockchain here. I forget what blockchain they're on. They're on like everything. But effectively it's a browser based game. You can sign up via Wax, Hive, I don't know, dozens of things really. How do I get to Tron? Link external wallet, what you got? All these, right? So you can have Binance, ETH, like you're on everything, right? So it's it's not quite blockchain agnostic, but you can get money into it easily enough, and you can get cards easily enough. So this is an auto battler. When we go to have a battle, you choose your team based on the rules, and then the game plays out. You've no decisions once it's made. So I got into it a little bit, and then the more I played, the less I liked it. The problem primarily for me at the moment is that my power levels maxed out without buying more cards, and I can't really even work out how much cards are worth or anything just because it's in so many different places, and I don't really know what the best thing is. There is a market in here, like you can get things for super cheap, like if you go price, if you do price ascending, like 2 cents, but that 2 cents is some of the dark energy crystals, or you could pay for it. I don't know. The problem with being on everything is it's just a bit confusing. And I don't know what I need. Like every card can be leveled up. So here's like your level 1 stats, your level 2 stats, but if your summoner's not of the appropriate level, then you can't use the leveled up abilities. I don't know. Like it's just not, the onboarding experience for this is not very good. Now, that said, they have changed it from when I came on board, and now you've got access to loads more cards, right? You've got all these starter cards, which you didn't have access to before. You had enough for a couple of decks, places. But they give you these starter cards, and they're cool, because now you've got a lot more. You can see a lot more what's going on, and as the different additions kind of come out, more and more cards are available. You can win some cards, you can buy some cards, you can earn currency for cards. Like you can go free to play, but it's not easy. You need to spend $20 on the summoner packs to begin with. I do have a summoner pack code. If you leave a comment you don't have a Splinterlands account, and I'll check. I can probably send you a summoner code. In fact, I'll maybe just put it in the. I'm just going to put it in the description. If you get it, you get it, right? I mean, it's no good to me. I can't do anything with it anymore. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to necessarily explain how to play. That's your cost, that's your attacks, 3 different kinds of attacks. I'm half explaining how to play. That's your speed, that's when you're going to act on your turn. If you're the active player, your 6 will go before their 6. That's your health. Then you've got your special abilities. There's tons of special abilities. But let's just battle. So today I'm trying to do sneak quests. And sneak's a special ability where you can target further. You don't have to target the first monster. You target the smallest monster, I want to say, on another person's team. But it's not time into this. So this is just like basic standard rules. You got 22 points to spend. The other guy likes to play these teams here, so you can kind of work out what you're going to be up against. Assuming he's going to go, he's going to have armor. He's going to play the goblin mech, and he's going to play that big Etten thing. So I like playing this guy because he's got thorns. I like this up front because it does a lot of damage, and it's got this flying ability for dodging stuff. She's healing. I don't know if he had snipe on his team. If he doesn't, that might be decent. But let me look for one of all the. These are all the abilities, right? So I'm looking for sneak. So I want what's probably cheapest. I know he's got armor, so let's go there for cheapest, and we'll sack that off. And if I get you for 4, no, it's broken. So I have to come back in. But now I know who's in my team. So we'll do you. I just clicked on them. Where'd he go? 3 cost. 3 cost of sneak. This guy. And that leaves me with 3. So for 3 again, I'll be able to buy. So opportunity is the one where it attacks at the back, and don't know what his other guy did. The third guy did, but that's fine. So put you up front and work our way down here. And battle time, I guess. So I've got 2 magic users, so they ignore armour, which will help a little bit, but chances are I'll have to bust through the armour anyway. I've got a couple of opportunists. I don't know what her power is. So you got leader powers. Mine's give my guys thorns. So just a 2-man team. I should be okay as long as he misses. So having this flight ability means you can miss, but that's one thing that I very much don't like about the game. Sometimes you can randomly miss. I mean, that's not particularly useful. And that's without even having that ability, right? And then once you're in, if you've got a ranged attack in the first position, you can't attack. So he was relying on that other guy, keeping him alive. So the game just plays out like your monsters fight. You get points, you go up levels, you get in-game currency. And then if you're on a quest, you do this. Let's see if we can get to the end of a quest to open a crate. Sometimes you get 2 crates. Sometimes you just get pack boosts in them, or sometimes you'll get more in-game currency, or sometimes you'll get a card if you're lucky. Here we can only play with odd mana monsters. We've only got 17 to spend. And that's his team, so that looks like it was a bit more points there. So he's putting the horsey up front. So the unicorn's immune to magic, or not, it reduces magic at least. But if it is magic, then he's not going to do much for me. But you won't have the unicorn because it's an 8 cost. So okay, yeah, that's fine there. We'll throw him up front. That leaves me with 5. I still need this little sneaky guy, and I can't have anybody for 2, and there's nobody for 1. So I'll have to decide whether I get rid of this or not, or if I play undercosted. So let's say I took out this. I need something up front that can take damage, and I want something that's moderately priced. So this is okay. Does 2 damage, has 7 health, and then that leaves me with 2 3s, so I can get... I mean, if he's got anything with blast, so we put you in there, and throw you in at the back. Just in case he's got anything that targets the back. So Horny Toad has reach, so it can attack from the second position, and this guy's got ranged, so he can attack from any position except from first. Oh, itchy face. So let's see how the match goes. So this guy gives people extra armor. Is that right? Or reduces something? I'm not sure. So he's got a healer, which I don't have, but I could be okay, because as soon as these guys hit me, and I've got to get through their armor, so I'll speed up the game because it doesn't make any difference. So this is good. He's doing a great job, kind of where he is. This guy reduces melee damage, so now I just need to get through her, which I will. And then this guy should kill himself on my guys. So now he's no longer getting healed. So he'll just start going down. So even though I'm not doing any damage with these guys, because he reduces it by 1, I was still able to get through. So the thorns did a lot of work there on the smaller creatures. And we've now done 2 of our 5 daily quests. Let's keep going. Now sometimes this game is just rage-inducing. The guys picked a team that you just can't beat. So here we've got Blast. Blast targets the monster behind it or in front of it if it's the last monster. I could just go big, right? I could just go single monster and hope for the best, relying on the dodge, because if I put any smaller creatures behind it, then they're likely to blow up, and 12 is not a lot of points. So you can only really get a handful of health behind it. I mean, this is okay for 3. So if I had that for 3, that would leave me with 6. What's strong at the front for 6? This isn't bad for 6, though. But everything's got blast. I mean, this... Actually, that's probably... wait, how much health has this got? Has this got 10? So it'd be 9. The fact that that guy's got 6 doesn't make much odds because he'll be taking blast damage all the time anyway. So, no, I think this is probably better, just trying to dodge the attacks. And as long as he doesn't have a lot of magic, then this is fine. So this guy increases speed for all his monsters. But that's fine because the quicker they hit me, the quicker they die. So this won't die from thorns. And this guy takes away one of my attack values, so that's okay as well. Oh, let's speed it up. You can skip straight to the results. Like the game already exists on the blockchain, effectively, right? So he's probably yeah. Unless he missed there, he's obviously going to win. It can be. I don't know how I'm replaying that. Back to battle. So I'll lose a game. It affects your rating here, but it doesn't make much odds otherwise. Losing's not a big deal, and once you get up to silver, you can't fall back below silver, and I don't have enough cards to get to gold, so that's that. So he's done the same thing again, but with only 16 points, he's not going to get a team that big. But you will have the blast lady, you will have that thing in the front. So I'm going to take you. I'm not going to take you, I don't think. I need something with a decent amount of health. Oh yeah, I forgot all about sneak, didn't I? Let me think. I will... If I drop you and you... So see this exclamation mark? If I can... The hover over is not perfect in this game. What about the exclamation mark here? This monster's level is limited by the level of the currently selected summoner. So I don't... I'm obviously going to need more... have to level up this in order to use this to the maximum level. Now this isn't a great team against what we're up against, because the main guy won't take a lot of damage. But let's see... Let's just see, I guess. In fact, this is, not looking too dissimilar from the last match, so maybe this was a terrible idea, all things considered, since I lost that one. So he's got the same guy that reduces damage. He'll hit me and die. He'll hit me and die. And it just depends on the speed. He's obviously going to go first, so you're dead. You missed, so that's an advantage to me. I would have preferred if his froggy boy swung first. So this should be fine, because he's going to take 2 from the thorns. Reduced by 1. I don't know why, but that seems to be count as a melee attack. And then we're up to 3. So we're cruising along here. Now your dark energy crystals, you see my capture rate there, 96.18%. The more you play in a day, the more that goes down. So if you play a lot, eventually you're only earning about 50% of what you would be on a fresh day. You got to give it time to recharge, which is a reasonable balance. Stops bots just playing constantly to farm cards. Fog of War. So monsters lose the sneak and snipe ability, so I'm not going to be able to do that this time. This is the guy that gives this is the guy that gives armor, but we've got a mana cap of 99, which I'm not going to be able to get anywhere near. Let's see. Well, again, the 2 damage ability is just too strong there, but I'm just basically going to throw in everything that's big. So we throw in you. You definitely get in. You definitely get in. In fact, you might have to go to the... let's see if I can find something else that's round about there. You can get in. So yeah, if you go up there, you go here-ish. I can't put in anything too small because it will get targeted. Now the fact these guys only have melee attacks makes it difficult to work with. You go there. Then, actually no, you go... No, yeah, you need to be at the back. So none of these are any good. I still want to be able to attack. 5 health's okay, and reduces the armor, which he's going to gain. So I will do that. Put you there. I want him at the back because he's got healing and he's ranged. In fact, I might just put you forward 1 as well. So you can see I'm only spending 52 points, but I can't get anywhere near the higher values. So have to just deal with what we've got. I don't know if 99 is even possible to get. I don't know what the biggest creatures in the game are. I'll assume it is. So he's gone magic. So what's he doing there? He is... I don't know what he does. I'd like it better if it just came up, or you could hover over to see what these guys did. So he's -1 melee. But I think he's going to lose this. These are all really low value creatures for having 99. So he's done something wrong there. Or we are still in the Bronze League, right? Because it's just a new season. Season's run about 2 weeks, maybe 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that. So we're just needing one more sneak in order to win. The big worm thing has sneak, and it is a good card anyway. So standard game. This guy's going for the... What did that lady do again? Actually, maybe we can find out. Do I have one? I don't even have one to look at. Oh well. Never mind. Stick with it. 9, 4. Nothing for 1, so maybe I don't go 4. Maybe I don't go 9. What if instead we go 8, 4... Oh no, I still need a sneaky. So you come in for that. So I'll go heavy on the magic. Another 3. I want something. I think I'll go for you. So even though you've got, even though he's melee, he's got opportunity, so you can attack from any position. Or maybe I get more health on the board for another 1. Yeah, let's do that. So having 6 health for 3 is pretty good. Survive. Some things attack the last thing in the line. Some things attack the first thing that isn't a magic monster. So it will attack the sort of ranged monster, not in first position. So this guy's +1 melee attack. So I might have been better off having the dragonfly to try and dodge more attacks, but it's what it is. So this thing's got heal, and it's a real pain in the ass to deal with. So this could be problematic for me. So without healing, might be in a little bit of trouble. So that's fine-ish. Do 1, do another 1. He heals up. He does 2. He's going to heal for more than I can hurt him. So yeah, he wins. So I needed healing there to survive. Or dodge. Oh, yeah, again, ignore that. But no worries. Again, no big deal if you lose. I mean, it does affect your progress, of course, but not by much. Not enough to be worried about. So this guy, again, fire, speed fire. We've got 18, so you definitely can't afford a team that big. I mean, my teams rarely differ very much. So if I do you, he might have the blast lady, so we won't have that. We'll put you in anyway. And for 2 this time, we will have... Better put in some magic. And hopefully we'll be able to squeeze a win. Surrender. So if it's ever like a bad matchup, you can always just quit. He's obviously thinking about his team. 18's not a lot of points. So typically it goes between sort of like 12 and 99, as you've seen. Some summoners cost 3. Well, I'd say a lot of summoners cost 3. Some cost 4. I think there's even bigger ones that come with more abilities, but you're quite high level before you're likely to run into any of them, because they are, I wouldn't say expensive as such. I mean, they're probably like $10 or $20 cards, but hard to get on a free-to-play budget. I don't have to be free-to-play. I bought some packs. I bought the Horrors packs, which come with 50 packs and some Horrors cards. Probably would have been better off just buying the packs, but whatever. But like I say, there's not a huge amount of... There's no skill-based elements once you're in the game. Right, it just plays out itself, just an auto battler. Obviously, the building of the team requires some skill. You can see what your opponent's got and what they play and things along those lines. But often you just get matched up with something that you can't do anything about, and then you lose, and then it's really frustrating. Or your attacks don't go through. Right, your attacks just keep missing. Also really frustrating. The time required to pick a team is definitely too long. That said, we are still in Bronze 3, I think, so be a lot of new players as well in here. But if you want to play ranked, you have to pay the $20 for the spell book, I want to say it's called, and that lets you start earning points. So it gives you a pack. Does it give you a pack? Maybe, and lets you play in ranked. Is this going to work? Who knows? Nope. Can't surrender anymore, at least. So they just gave up. So that doesn't count as a win because we never got it. You get it for the points, but you don't get it for your quests. So that was a waste of time. Now, it wasn't a guild, but I wasn't playing too much, so they kicked me out. Rude. Let's see what we're up against. So, yeah, that healing guy and whatnot. So I'm for 27. I'm definitely putting this wormy thing in. So we go you, we go the wormy thing, we go you. It leaves me with 2, and 2 gets me. 2 maybe gets me you, right? And I think I put it this way around. So this is in there to take out that dog thing that heals, because this does 5 damage to the rearmost creature. Oh, but he's got armor. So if he's got armor, then it would take sort of 2 hits to take out that dog, and he doesn't even have that dog. But this should be a reasonably favourable exchange here. Into that guy. That magic's going to prove a problem. So that's okay-ish. Got some healing. This is going to be strong at the front, because they're not really doing enough damage to get through that quickly. So I think I've got this. And that's it, yeah. So that was a pretty good matchup. I put this card in for something that didn't end up being in it, but it was still worked out for what we're doing. So once you complete your quest, you claim the reward. Get a chest. Maybe get 2 chests if you're lucky. Maybe get nothing. So the last couple of times I've claimed rewards, it's not really worked right, but here we go. So we've got 1 chest. What do we get? So we've got a card. We've got Chain Spinner, which is okay. It's a pretty cool looking card. Yeah. Does that work? Void Armor. Do I know what it does? Who knows? So it was white. It was 5 costs. So Chain Spinner. Void Armor. Magic attacks hit this monster's armor before it's hit. Okay, that's pretty cool. As it stats up, long way to get to level 10. These are the amount of cards you need to mash together to move up a level. So having to mash 1,000 cards to get to level 10 is quite a lot. It doesn't get much faster. Does get a lot more armor. Like a lot more armor. But his health otherwise doesn't go up. So that's worth looking at. I mean, let's say I went into the marketplace. I would like a summoner. I want, not you, but I want an earth summoner because I want to buy this guy. So these are $2 a piece. And to level up, it's $10 for level 2, another $30 for level 3, $50 for level 4. You can also come in here and see some of the lore and stuff. There's an updated wiki. Like it's good in theory, just the game's not not really what I want, right? So I've got these potions, but I don't have any packs. I can go to the shop, I can buy some packs. So this is what I'm saying, I bought some. Claim now. Sure. Didn't know this was an option. So I could get a Goblin Fire Mage, or I might get nothing. Oh, yeah, I got one. Sweet. Don't know what the chances were for something else there, but Dispel. When this monster hits an enemy, it clears all positive status effects on that enemy. That's pretty interesting. So this is a new card and introduced. If you've bought packs in the preceding, I don't know what that number needs to get up to. Like let's say it's 250,000 cards or something. If this is accurate, let's say it's 100,000 cards until you get the next airdrop. Then you get a card. Then you get a creature. Not creature. Then you get an airdrop like this. So if I go back to this, so the chance of leaving an epic airdrop are 1 in 70, and only 1 out of 50 of those on average will be gold foil. So I mean, that's if you got a gold foil one, that's pretty rare. And I presume, probably works out. Whoever's spent a lot more money has a better chance of it, but that's fine. I got another free card. Let's see, can I level up? I can level up something. How do I sort by? So sort by owned. I don't know how to see dupes. But here you can see kind of where I am on terms of leveling them up. At the moment, because I'm not into the trading, I'm not buying and selling cards. I just push this button. Yeah, let's mash them all together. And then that button should grey out next time. And anything that is up a level goes up a level. So you can buy these cards on. You can buy cards on Wax. You can buy them in the marketplace. You can go to Peak Monster. I think that's what this used to be called, something like that. And kind of get what you want. I mean, the cards aren't too expensive, but you do need to buy cards in order to progress in the power levels. Like if I come back tomorrow, I can do another quest. But yeah, there's no point watching that, right? I'll come back tomorrow, do another quest. And that's that. So that's Splinterlands. I mean, there's loads of other things you can do, right? There's events, there's guilds you can join. There's... No, I mean, I say loads of other things, that's about it. You can play ranked, you can fight against your mates. The tutorial's okay. But generally, you're as well just playing ranked as soon as you can. There's no downside. At worst, you'll get... Even if you don't go up a level, oh no, you must start in bronze 3. So even if you don't go up a level, I think you get like 5 chests just for competing. So worth playing. And you might get lucky. You might get some sort of rare card that you could sell for a few dollar bills. But that's that. I'll come back. I'll play the quests again, and we can have a look at some different factions. But until next time, this is NFT Decree signing off.